And here with another stream, because I am going to be trying to do the Sadist Stiletto thing right now. Attempted to do that in a regular video, but it just was not working out as well as I wanted to. So why not stream this failure for everybody to see? I mean, that's generally how it goes after all. So I do have a number of different weapons unlocked to try to make this happen, but man, I don't know. I think that as far as this run goes, this is a 5-cell tactics-based run with a melee weapon. And I do like the idea here. I mean, it's definitely something... Yep, this is already going very poorly. Okay. Yeah, you can see why I was, as far as a normal video-wise goes, maybe not having the best time. There was an attempt. I don't think I attempted very hard at all. Oh, also, there is a French flag costume now. See, I'm dressed up, I guess, for Bastille Day here. So that was a fun little thing. There's also another costume too here that I wasn't really going to show, but hey, since this is a stream, why not? Galaxy outfit, which seems pretty cool. Sort of like a very similar to one of the the Collector's Temporal outfit. I don't know, but anyway, just gonna continue going on here. So yeah, Sadistic Dagger. Very good, even when it was only brutality scaling. Easy to get critical, a lot of damage, very fast. But now that it is tactic scaling, I want to try to do something with that. It's just, we're looking at a melee weapon, 5-cell tactics run, and that is just, oh, it's just a nightmare to try to get working, even despite the various advantages that you can get now. Stuff like throwing knives unlocked, knowing that I can use Ripper properly. Oh god, it's just, ooh, boy. Mistake Galaxy for Cardis. It does also kind of look like that. Yeah, it's got a very sort of purple look, but I think it's supposed to be similar to the Collector's Temporal outfit. All right. All I need is just one good start here, and we should be able to get somewhere. It's just, man. Then I also have a lot of very high fire rate type of items going on here. The repeater crossbow, for example. If I can get poisons an enemy on that, then I'm just going to... Then there's a lot of good synergistic potential when it comes to using the Ripper ability, but that's also kind of highly dependent on actually getting that in the first place. I don't know. I mean, I still like this weapon a lot, but I mean, I was even planning to maybe just do this 3-cell mode, but no. I want to try to go the full Monty. I want to try to go 5-cell mode. See if I can get something successful here, even if it is just going to take quite a few attempts stream-wise. We'll see. There's Brutality Mutation that can turn this dagger into a real powerhouse. Oh yeah, the Open Wounds. Open Wounds would still work with this weapon, certainly, because it's like it doesn't matter how much damage, okay? It doesn't matter how much bleed damage you have. It just matters that you have enemies bleeding, and then suddenly you're able to get just permanent criticals. So even if it's only doing like 20 bleed damage for half a second or something, that's still enough to get permanent criticals for this weapon. Now, is that good enough to take as a mutation? I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, because this is... I'm going to be on the razor's edge the entire time here. Like I said, melee weapon, tactics build, 5-cell mode. That's just a... It's just a recipe for disaster. Also, I went down a lot farther than I thought I was going to there. Okay, so... Oh, here's a good synergistic enabler. I mean, this is the exact sort of ideal thing that you'd like to see that you wouldn't be able to do in a brutality-based run. Oh. Yep, couldn't climb up the wall fast enough. Poison has no effect on you. Good timing. Good timing. All right, this is going to be pretty rough. Okay, so, like I said, the only plan here is just try to stay alive here. Man. Finally beat Delirium as the Keeper after 18 straight hours of pain. Oh, man. If you were doing that the traditional way, hats off to you. I totally cheated it out when I did that. Generates Toxic Cloud. This is Sinew Slicer is also a good take if I'm going to be taking any sort of tactics-based items with this. Enables synergies, and it still gives you every single advantage that you get for taking a turret. Oh, 1 second away. But if I grabbed that scroll power before going here, I could have gotten the the time door, if nothing else. That would have been pretty nice. Okay. Now time for my own dagger throwing. I mean, I'm actually pretty well protected against knife throwers, just with the whole poison has no effect on you, but that doesn't necessarily mean that this is going to be easy in any way. Oh boy. I think that, did you, for Delirium as a keeper, did you go for the old cheese method of, like, Mom's Knife and Gnawed Leaf? Or did you actually do it traditional style? No, not that. Because that really does make a big difference depending on what route you decide to go. Oh. You like the Bastille Day colors. Disappointed that we didn't get, like, a big American flag version of that, though, for America Day. I would have liked to use that. I mean, I was trying to look for a good outfit for that, and I guess this technically fulfills the red, white, and blue, but you know, it is for the French flag, and I feel like I'm just taking something away by, you know, calling this American colors, right? Oh well. Okay, and oh yes, very nice. Okay, so just I was kind of hoping to grab the tonic here, but I don't know what's gonna just like do this. Oh, it has a cooldown now. Cool, great. All right, well, this is all just a lot of very fun stuff that's happening right now as I'm just trying to use the single item before I dump it forever. Anyway. Okay. Dark Souls, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure Dead Cells was entirely intentional as far as the sort of naming convention that they were going for here goes with. All right, what do we got? I mean, if I got, like, lays down... One of the great things about going for a tactics run is that you do get some of those good affixes that you get on turrets. The whole ability to, like, release a poison cloud, a toxic cloud when you throw down the turret could be pretty good at getting some synergy going on here, but that's also something that I'm not really going to be banking on getting. It's just overall something that, if it happens, it happens, and I'm going to be happy with it. As it is, I also need to actually remember that I am trying to use this weapon here. You get so many good sources of damage, too, that really helps a lot. All right. Inspired me to try 5 boss cell curse sword. Died in the promenade for 2 hours. Yeah, that's how it goes, isn't it? Ain't that always how it seems to go? Don't know what you got till it's gone. Okay, yeah. Fast weapons, at least we'll be able to take care of those guys pretty well. And also, what do we got here? A torch. I mean, I can't take it because that's not the run, but that would be a good get in any other type of run, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, just open up every single fight by throwing down a knife, and then after that, start hammering on them for all they're worth with the Sadist Stiletto. The only Isaac unlock I cheated on was Lost Greedier mode. I played as Azazel, broke the game, and got the clicker. Oh, I wouldn't even say that, like, Azazel is the best to play on Greedier mode with. I would have gone with Samson. Samson has some really good... Or, of course, working with Lilith. Both of those two have some really huge advantages in Greedier mode compared to other characters. I mean, of course, I cheated a lot in that game. I said... I said so many times, like, you play the game or the game plays you, and that is especially true when it comes to stuff that requires perfect play. Lie, steat, and chill, and all that. Oh, that was close. And give me that. So, this is still... Would have really liked to have that legendary torch. That would have worked pretty well with this run. It's just... not the one I'm doing. I want to try to use the Sadist Stiletto, damn it. And I am going to, as best I can. After all, it's never about just winning. It's always about just, trying to show off the weapon here more than anything else, even though I do also fail on that occasionally. See the last time I tried to do a shovel run. Oh, okay. What do we got? I didn't even get the freaking bleed on there. That works. Okay. Well, this is all right fine kettle of fish now, isn't it? Okay, there we go, and done. Wow, that was a weird one, but I managed to get out of it okay, so I'll I'll take it. Trying to farm for the boys' axe. Any tips? I mean, I think that just taking the hunter's grenade in there is your best bet. It's really the it is really the most effective way to do that. I mean, oh, nice. I don't think it's worth going for traditional blueprints unless they just happen to fall into your lap, really. So what do we got? Generates a toxic cloud. I don't really need that, though. I have plenty of ways to enable the synergies on this weapon for right now. Oh, yeah, go for it on zero cell mode. Profile picture is correct on that point. I really should stick with this necklace for right now, just to... And in fact, I'm going to go for a little bit of extra health, just to kind of hedge my bets here, if nothing else. These areas are much deadlier when you're not going for a brutality or survival run. So I need to be extra careful. I mean, as always, I'm really only expecting to beat the hand of the king here, especially with this sort of run. Okay, great. Especially if that sort of thing happens. Great. Good stuff. What about farming for Thunder Shield? I think pretty much the same thing there. Like, try to go Boy's Axe, Infantry Grenade, and, you know, leave the other slot open for the Hunter's Grenade. I mean, that's how I did, and that's really the only way that I could see myself doing it. All right. Symmetrical Lance is so cool, but so slow. Yeah, you're telling me. I mean, that's why I like a lot of the ranged survival weapons are much better than the melee survival weapons, just for that type of thing alone. Being able to keep enemies at arm's length counts for a lot. That said, if you get there has been a lot of improvements made with those weapons, you know, knowing that you now can get a lot of very nice affixes on them, but I don't know if it's enough. Something like double boomerang, I think, is still kind of the best route to go for if you're going to go for anything. Damn. Oh, boy. What do you think of the boomerang? I think it's one of the best survival weapons in the game. I mean, even after all the nerfs, even after it can't get double ammo anymore, it's still a very good weapon. Okay. Let a lot of my turrets take care of the riffraff around here. That's one of the things that this sort of build, you know, working with tactics, has over a lot of others. I mean, it's one of those things where it's still not worth it, but I don't know. I mean, the way you want to use a boomerang is double tap it. Put boomerang in both your weapon slots, and then map them to the same button, or, you know, roll your thumb back and forth, whatever you want to do. Cool. But because that is the most effective way to use it. You want to have two of those out at all times. You'll be able to rally up a lot of health. You'll be able to do a lot of damage. It's a good time. Okay. All right, and down. Whoa, that was close. Jeez. Okay. Don't even have any. Wow, this is all a lot of very weird enemy generation too. It's not just working with something that might not be the ideal type of build here. There's a lot of oddities going on top of that as well. There we go. Well, if nothing else, ooh, sure, I'll take that for the extra health, if nothing else. You know, one of the great things about the Sadist Stiletto is that it has a black power glow, which I don't think any other weapons. Swift Sword. Swift Sword is the only other weapon in the game that has that. Like that sort of style. Oh, great. That's terrible. So anyway, it's already called the Sadist Stiletto. How much edgier could it possibly get? I think that it's already tapped out on, like, edginess and has gone back around the other way to being cool again. Way edgier. Anyway, I mean, it used to be called the Dagger of the Sadistic Cult, so how about that? Is that better or worse? Or I don't really know what your criteria is here that you're measuring this weapon by. I think the new outfits will be limited to only, like, the Christmas present. I want to say that the outfits are not, like, a very clear advantage in the run or anything. You don't get any benefits from doing this, so I don't really see why they would get rid of that. I think. I don't know. I mean, after all, it is past Bastille Day now, so they were going to get rid of it. would have already happened? Maybe? And we good? We good. Let's go. Does Bleeding Mutation trigger the Stiletto? It absolutely does, and it is very, very good for this sort of weapon. It's just, I'm trying to go for a tactics-based run. I mean, after all, that's the new hotness in town. You know, the ability to use this with becoming part of the esteemed company of Frantic Sword, Shrapnel Axe, and Cursed Sword, I guess. But I wouldn't really call that company esteemed. Nobody's going to be using the Cursed Sword. So that's the sort of run that I wanted to try out today, even though I know that it was going to go, well, exactly like the run that you're seeing right now is going, let's be honest here. It's not like this was an unexpected occurrence. Yeah, okay, fine then. That was strange. Didn't ever think those guys would follow me that far. Anywho, glorious tactics build is Firebrand and Ice Shards. Oh yeah, that's a good build. You can slow down enemies and then also deal a ton of damage over time. I think that if you're gonna do that, I would probably say to go for double throwing knives, double throwing knives instead, just because you get a lot of damage over time based on that, even though you don't quite get the same sort of slowdown or the same sort of base damage, but I don't know. I think it's still pretty good. Okay, so what do I want here? Like, I mean, yes, okay, so Ripper would be good. I can get a lot of use out of that, but I really would like some sort of survival. Try gastronomy. See if I can get something working out of that. I don't know. Blah. Frantic Sword is on the main poster of the game. That doesn't surprise me. That's a notable weapon, sure. I mean, I keep saying that I think that okay, good. I mean, I keep saying that I think that well, that was unavoidable. The most notable weapon in Dead Cells lore is the symmetrical lance, but hey, Frantic Sword's pretty good, sure. I think that other people value it a lot more than I do, but I don't know. Good. Okay. Just do that. And then try not to get hit by those knives again. That was doing a lot of damage, as I kind of thought that it would turn out. At least I can breach enemies pretty easy when I actually get the hits on them, but ooh. This is still very much a rough run to do. Still working here. Does the Ripper mutation work without a bow? I mean, the knives are embedded in enemies. I would still think that they were considered kind of the same sort of style, but I don't really. Damn it. Okay, at least I'm rallying up most of the health, if nothing else. But man, you know, I keep saying that you have very, very low healing potential on this difficulty, and it is very much true still. What version is this game? It's the current version. There's no I don't think there's any sort of like a beta or anything happening just yet. Okay. At least as far as I know. I unlocked Adrenaline today. It challenged me to further polish my dodging game. Accordingly, I just got acquainted with Rampagers. Yeah, the best way to do that is that kind of anticipate them running towards you, and then the second that they're like within arm's reach and they have pretty long arms, then you just roll out of the way. That's the best way that I figured out how to do it. And it's fairly effective. Wouldn't really say it's like incredibly effective, but it's good enough. Sure, switch that out. Good, good synergy coming up here, but I mean, you can only use this so frequently, and also it's something that I could use if I would decide to go with a brutality-based run. So I don't know if it's quite the same sort of deal going on here. That could be bad. Okay. I was hoping to get the slasher in there. Not that it really matters. He got taken down easy enough anyway. Okay. Very good. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing where it's like, I don't really think I need the the whole... Okay. I don't really think I need the whole, like, mutation that gives you that bleeding there, just because I have such a good, consistent way of getting it already. It's not really all that important to me. At least for the time being. Might change my tune a little bit later in the game. Okay, okay, and blast them with knives. Oh, man, I cannot believe this should be pretty good damage here, and yet it's taken quite a while to get these guys down. Oh, I would actually take this if it had the enemies bleed when they're done being when they thaw, but yeah, without that, it's not as good of a thing. Still, it's nice to see some of the old mainstays like Frost Blast, Ice Bow, Ice Crossbow coming back here to use. Okay, well, I need the health more than anything else, but okay, good breach, good breach. I don't know. All right. Good. Good. And I'm not even going to go bother selling that stiletto for right now. I should be okay to hopefully get the next potion charge in the next area and everything like that. Ah, okay. And I forgot that I'm not working with a double turret right now. I don't want to just blast those out without anything anything around me here. All right. And let's go. Okay. I mean, I should really start focusing on things that aren't just straight damage, but I am also kind of falling behind on... And it hit me anyway, of course. Ah, well. I mean, that's what's gonna happen here. Jeez. How does Tainted Flask refill work? I kill tons of elites and it never seems to give me a flask charge. It's only if it's empty. And you gotta kill the amount of enemies that, well, it says there. Then you'll get a single flask charge. That's what makes it, prevents it from being too overpowered. Doesn't just refill it whenever. It only refills it if the flask is empty. Makes a big difference. Ugh, this is gonna be annoying. Yeah, like I said, working with a... Wait, if you don't have the, Just kill me right now. If you don't have some sort of a critical enabler, that really does not do a whole lot for you start of the game here. Interesting. Well, I mean, all I need to do is just get a decent run going. As always, when it comes to 5-star runs, it's more about getting your build working for you. And then you should be, well, not on easy street, it's still 5-star mode, but you should at least be having a bit of a better time comparatively. Of course, of course. Okay. And this is the sort of thing that makes something like the magnetic grenade so valuable. The ability to make sure that you can't just keep getting sniped by the bombardiers as you're just trying to walk around here. All right. Throw that on. Throw that on again because apparently it's not teleporting to me. And I still didn't get the critical on there anyway because it took so long. Welcome to 5-star mode. All right. Breaching is when you hit an enemy and they become stunned. Yeah, it's sort of like a hit stun. Basically, that's what they called it on the Dead Cells wiki, and I'm like, yeah, sure, that's a reasonable name for it. Why not? So basically, if I got criticals going on here and like a good bleed stack and everything, I should be able to prevent enemies from attacking me, or at least just cancel out any attack animation that they're doing as long as I'm aggressive enough. Stuff like that happens. It's an important part of the game, certainly. Okay. Yeah, of course. Oh, man. Can't even get far enough away from those things. Yeah, once the giant has been defeated, you can fight him through the sepulcher, or you can go to the cavern. Or actually, I don't know if this is once the giant has been defeated. Maybe it's just once you've opened up the cavern, you can get in through the sepulcher or the slumbering sanctuary. Like, both of those are equally as effective. Victims release a toxic cloud with each hit. That's a pretty good Sadist Stiletto. I don't know how much use I'm going to get out of it here, considering the runs that have been happening, but hey, I'll at least make an attempt. Okay. And yeah, I mean, that's one of the better affixes that you can possibly get on this thing. Like I said, that doesn't mean much of anything as long as you can't stay alive. Dead Cells is a game where survival doesn't just mean killing the enemies before they can kill you, after all. Knowing that you're going to get worn down over time. Not going to have a good time because of that. All right. This is going okay, at least for the time being. I would still like to get something like a heavy turret again, just because, and especially like a heavy turret with 100% on poisoned if I possibly could. Oh yeah, and something like the phaser actually would be pretty all right. I'll take that. Just because, you know, being a quick weapon, and especially being a weapon that really, there we go, feeds into its own critical, at least with the affix that I got going on right now. I think I can get a good amount of use out of this, potentially. Would like a little bit better affixes on it, though, if I could. But I'm probably also not going to spend money. Not going to spend money on trying to re-roll that, at least for right now. Okay. Let's just keep going for damage, I guess, for right now. If I can at least kill enemies, like the second that they appear anywhere, that's only going to be... Well, you just die already. It's only going to be better for me. Okay. Weapon is really quick but lacks range. I mean, well, this is a weapon where I am using a melee weapon in a tactics run, so it's going to, like, the range, you're going to be missing out on that regardless, and I've kind of come to terms with it. It's just, yeah, it is something that is getting me killed more often than it's being a great help. And I knew that was going to be the case. That's why we're doing this in a stream rather than a... We're doing this in a stream rather than a proper video, because I just could not get it working there. Sure, a little bit of an upgrade already. I mean, if I was working with the brutality run, I do think that this would be a little bit better, but it's just like, yeah, that's not. It's been brutality scaling forever. I wanna do the new hotness. I want to do the new thing. Tactics runs, and plus I haven't done tactics runs in quite a while. It's something that it's something that I think is... Ooh, give me this. Sure. Something that I do think has been missed recently, just with how the landscape of the game has developed for a little while. I mean, it lacks even compared to swords. I mean, yeah, it's dagger, so. That's generally the whole dagger's deal. Extremely fast, but no range on it. I don't know. I think that it's well balanced as to how it's functioning, at least for what I've used. Usually daggers also have some sort of very good critical or, you know, like some sort of extra damage type of thing. Sadist Stiletto obviously has this one here, but then like the... Sadist Stiletto has this one here, but then stuff like the Assassin's Dagger has the whole back hitting thing, which is pretty great. Right? Man, these well, it's, you know, it's nice to have Arbiters out of here, and yet it's terrible to have Inquisitors back. Oh boy. Relied on tactics my first time cleared the boss on 0 cell, heavy crossbow with turrets. Heavy crossbow ×2, turrets and poison damage. Oh yeah, no, tactics works great if you're not going super high level. Super high level is when you start to run into problems when it comes to survival, unless you're playing very good, very well. Struggling a bit on boss cell 1, don't have the greatest luck and get discouraged easy if I lose some very needed momentum. Any tips that aren't Boy's Axe or Carbine? I mean, those are the two best ones. I don't know, I suppose something like any sort of, if you are going to go for like tactics, for example, go with like heavy turret, double knives, double boomerang gives you a lot of survival. At the same time, you can double tap, get good rally, everything like that too. Use necromancy for survival as well, for good stuff. Just in general, any sort of damage over time, even if you want to go like the non-traditional route. I'm talking like a blood sword, or using the flamethrower turret. You can get some good combos. If you want to go very old school, Assassin's Dagger plus Phaser is a great combination too. Or more modern, something like Nutcracker along with Wolf Trap I've had a lot of success with. Also something you can use with a good survival-based run. And there's a lot of decent options there. It's just, well, Voice Axe is the best. That's just how it be. Okay, get into there and then just hopefully prevent it from doing that whole electric whip thing again. And sure. I'll take that. Oh, the triple bow. Yeah, the multiple Nox bow is also pretty good. You can get some very high damage out of that, and then you can also bypass bosses' damage caps because you fire out three arrows at once. It's the same reason why heavy crossbow can be pretty good too. All right, good. Starting to get somewhere. Now that does not mean anything for the rest of the run, but it does at least mean that I'm feeling a bit more confidence in my abilities, at least for right now. Come on, get down here, get right into the wolf trap, and let's go. Will I unlike boss? Yes, definitely. I mean, you have to be... I feel like to enjoy boss cell, the 5 boss cell, it's just... You got to revel in the pain, my dude. It is difficult and horrible on every single level. So... Oh, will I unlock 5 boss cell for doing the... I still stand by what I said, by the way. But, yeah, you'll be able to unlock a 5 boss cell too if you beat the giant on 4 boss cell. That's how it do. I don't think you have to kill the Hand of the King first. I think you just have to kill the giant, but that's something that I haven't really experimented around with since, you know, it requires making a second save file and everything to actually do. You almost killed the Hand of the King using Rampart, Symmetrical Lance, Power Grenade. The only problem is that I need to be more persistent and maybe go take out the giant in 0 boss cell. Oh, yeah, I mean, you'll be able to get the Giant Killer in there. And talking of very good builds, it's like actually Giant Killer is something that if you just want one very good weapon, Giant Killer is your one. Especially if you're having trouble with bosses. It just does incredible damage. Great. So if you have not yet beaten the giant, would highly suggest that just to get that weapon alone. It has to be on 4 boss cells. I'm pretty sure that does have to be on 4 boss cells for you to unlock the 5th boss cell. Oh, that's not good. Just start jumping and rolling until I can get into a good position and finally fighting these guys. Missed a secret? Was it just a secret rune, or was it a okay? Was it a secret rune, or was it a challenge rune? Because I don't want to miss the challenge runes. Secret runes I can deal with. That's fine. Very nice. Don't see anything here. Nah, it's a room. Now, well, where was it? I'll go back and get that. I mean, losing out on a stat is non-negotiable. No, I need that to have some, like, releases Cloud of Poison or whatever. Didn't see it anywhere around here. The route you need to take to fight the giant? I mean, I think the best way to do it is to go through Slumbering Sanctuary, but you have to beat the giant first. So if you've already done that, then you can go through, like, the prison depths. You can get a lot of stats through that and everything. It's pretty nice, but otherwise you'll have to go through, like, the cavern, which is nightmarish on 4-cell mode. Everything, like, and the other access going through the Slumbering Sanctuary still has you going through the cavern. So that's just my advice, though. Near the teleporter, near the 2 teleporters up. Okay, I can get back there real quick. So, like, right here or right here? Oh, let's just take a look through both. Okay. Come on, gotta find this thing. I mean, there's this thing right here, but who cares? Ooh, I get a small amount of extra money. Didn't quite see... I didn't see where it was. Oh, well, we can't spend too much time doing this, you know, so I guess I'll just have to lose out on it. I don't know. All right, let's go. Biggest problem with the dagger is that you stack DOTs and build on some moment to start killing enemies with damage over time because it's safer and generally better. Yep. Yeah, that's very true. I mean, it's that whole thing with, like, the using the Hokuto's bow where you tend to just kind of go into a damage over time build even if you are not intending to do so. It's just that powerful in the game, after all. Oh yeah, I also have the reveals. How to get chomped there anyway, but it also has. I also have the reveal secrets. I should be able to see that a little bit better. Oh, interesting. Well, actually, this is something that would work pretty well as sort of a second item here. The whole explodes into toxic clouds. So let's try it out. Going right for the javelin again, eh? I'll take it. All right, nothing here, but a little bit of extra healing is just fine by me. Like taking candy from a baby, and that's just fine by me. All right, what do we got? I think I'll take that instead of the wolf trap. Wolf trap is great and everything, but again, don't want to go immediately into a damage over time run, which I am starting to kind of get there. So, kind of avoid that for right now. Great. Will you just go down already? The lack of survival here makes those sort of, like, bad hits just all that more damning. Just kind of the frustrating thing about that more than anything else. Because in any other run, I would have some ability to take care of these little follies that I run into. Not the case when it comes to this. Which is... Ooh, very nice. Now that is a lot of extra damage. Unfortunately, it does also feed into that whole going for a damage over time run rather than not, which, nah. Oh well. What happens if your malaise goes to max? If it's at maximum, then anytime you, and there it goes. Anytime you're permanently at 10% health, and anytime you try to heal, you just go right back down to 10% health. It's pretty bad. It's not, you know, something that will completely ruin a run. You can recover from it, but it's not good either. Okay, let's go get me a cursed chest. And there. Okay. I think that there is a cursed chest here. Let's see what we got. Would the HOK bow? I actually don't... Oh boy, I am really doing bad as far as balancing my stats out right now, aren't I? But anyway, reason for stream, I wanted to do a regular episode, but it was just going so poorly. It was going so very poorly that I decided to do a stream where there is no expectation that I'm going to do well. and that's the entire reason. Because like I said before, casual runs are basically just code for garbage runs, so if you expect anything more, you are sorely mistaken. Oh, Hokuto's bow. And balance blank work pretty well. Many skills wouldn't work very well with it, but a base weapon on paper it would do well against bosses and mobs. Yeah, sure. I mean, it does also just buff up your ability to do damage. I mean, if you're just using it for that alone, it's still pretty effective. It's just, it really shines. It really shines when you are using a damage over time run, because it's one of the few things that buffs that up. I mean, if you're just going for like straight damage, it's still pretty effective. Make no mistake on that. Okay, what do we got here? Me just tossing a million knives in here, I guess. I mean, this is definitely going to work well as a trump weapon, just to make sure that I get a ton of of poisoning on every... And there he goes again. I love that glitch. But anyway, it is probably my favorite thing since way back in the day. You could, okay. I still got hit by it anyway. Do I want to go ramparts? I kind of need the potion charge. But anyway, way back in the day, if you jumped right before you walked into a door, you could do this weird thing where you like flew, where you started moonwalking backwards at rapid speeds. You can probably go find some old videos where I was exploiting that for all it's worth. And now we finally have a good successor glitch here. I can't wait until Motion Twin gets rid of it. Let's go. The My Planet Needs Me glitch also works on those burbs in the cavern. Oh, yeah, but they're less fun because they start doing the wing flapping, and it's like, come on, that actually kind of makes sense. Whereas, like, the Rampagers, it makes no sense. And there's no way that you could possibly justify it. All right, so what do we want? What do I even want here? I'm just going to try to go for Necromancy. I mean, just for the slightest amount of healing here. It's funny because sometimes when I say F it, I'm going to do a casual run. I got the best chance of clearing the game with the strats. Or with the stats. I mean, it's true. When the pressure is off, then then, you know, suddenly you can play better. But at the same time, though, Dead Cells is also one of those games where things turn so quickly. And I've already come to terms with the fact that I'm not doing a very good run. That I got my doubts that this is going to be one of those circumstances. Let's just say that. All right, toss this right off. Javelin is pretty all right. I don't think it's the ideal. I want something that attacks a lot quicker. But for what it is, I'm getting a good amount of use out of it. I don't really like the Javelin. I like the Javelin. It's just it's a very unusual type of weapon, and using it properly is sometimes frustrating. In fact, I would say oft-times frustrating. Also, as I found out yesterday, does not work too well against bosses, which is unfortunate. Because it made the Hand of the King so unpredictable that even having a very good run going on there, I just got completely destroyed by him. It's too bad. It does definitely have its uses. Okay. No, get out of here, you. All right. Oh, hey, Generic Weeb. How's the weeb life? I really like the heavy turret I got right now. I got the bleed and poison combo. It's like there's no reason to be switching over for anything else for the time. Right? Come on, that was... Nope, not happening. Now get up here while you're still bleeding and poison. Very nice. This is all just a very bad combination of events already, but it's happening. I should be switching out the Sadist Stiletto already. I need to, first off, get some more tactics. Second off, I need something that actually works with the whole combination of items that I have right now, synergize it properly. And just, it's a very low version of the weapon right now. I need something a little bit better. Enemies, despite having the... trying to move positions here and then I get hit by something. But anyway, but yes, trying to deal a ton of damage with this, even with the very good affix that it has on here, is just not working out too well. Okay, so how can I get a potion charge? I think I can get a potion charge. I'm just gonna go for that right now. What up? Just got here. We are doing Sadist Stiletto runs, or at least making a good attempt at it. Making an admirable attempt at it. And thus far, it's going questionable. So, see how that goes over time. Okay, blast them, Dad. All right, just gotta be cautious here. Make sure that I'm not getting killed too stupidly. Somewhat stupidly, that's fine. But too stupidly, that's too much. Okay. There we go. Infected, of course. Well. Curse you, University. Wait, has it been 45 minutes? Jeez, it does not feel like that. Dead Cells, man, I tell you. It's like, despite the amount of time that I have played this game, it still is very fun and very easy to get sucked into, isn't it? Do you like Space Jam yet? Never. You'll never... Like, what... Did Space Jam suddenly become, you know, not a terrible movie? Oh, then no, I'm sorry. I still don't like it. Nope. Let's just... Okay, it's actually not one of the ones that's going to chase after me. How you doing? I mean, I'd be doing better if I had a decent run going on here, but that is just... Nope. Oh, that was shockingly close. Good. All right. Cursed Chest Gambit paid off. I'll take it. Unfortunately, my Legendary Javelin is not really helping me out here right now when it's spending so much time far away from home. All right. And you are infected. Great. I hate this game sometimes and love it. It's the sort of game that you love hating. Now we can revel in ancient memes. That wasn't that ancient. I mean, that was only, what, like 2 months ago? I guess pretty ancient, all things considered, by internet-wise, but considering that I don't have any other memes going on, I'd say I'm doing pretty well for myself. 12 times catch some fresh morning air with Dead Cells stream. It's like, hey, I mean, why not? I've been catching fresh morning air with Shenmue recently, with watching Shenmue LPs recently, so I'd say that you're perfectly within your right. I don't know. Just go here. Linear algebra quiz in like 4 hours, and here I am watching a Dead Cells stream. Okay, now, I am going to say that education is much more important than streaming, even though I never did anything with my education, but I did do a lot with the lessons that I learned from watching old, like, 2008, 2009 LPs, so take that as you will. Ah, damn it! I just didn't see you. I miss when you guys got stunned whenever you walk into an invisible one. Retro memes making Doc feel like he's in the 90s. Is Tom's Diner a retro meme? I mean, I know that it was definitely a meme-y sort of song, but 2008, is that enough to calculate his age? I didn't tell you. Oh, wow. Should I just go with... No, that's too much. But still, it's like, that's a rare affix to get. I'm kind of surprised that I'm seeing it twice here. 2008, you don't know where I was in 2008, what sort of education I was having. Maybe I was going for my GED. Maybe I was studying to be a doctor at that point in time. You know, and I was finishing my last year of residency or something. Okay. Just very cautious. Calm, cool, collected. Sure, Doc. I don't know why you wouldn't trust me on this. Have I ever proven to be untrustworthy except for all the times that I have? God, I don't like this combination. I'm going to try to do a stomp down, blast them with knives, and just get out so very fast. Okay. And I did that exactly as I said it. It's very Ocean's 11 now, isn't it? Or, if you're looking for a good caper movie, go watch Sexy Beast. That's a good movie. Anyway, more cursed chests? Don't mind if I do, I guess. No. No. Yeah, I just need more damage for right now. I'm actually doing... for a tactics run, I'm doing okay on health, which is a shocking statement, but yeah. Uh-oh. Just get out of here before anything bad happens. Okay. You don't sound too old, but it could be your mic. Definitely in his 20s. Ah! No, not like previously where I had a very bad microphone and it just sounded like I was talking to you from the 80s. That sort of fidelity. I can't believe that out of everything that happened there, that guy did not die. Ridiculous. Take him out! Whoa! That was close. Now that was one of the closer things that we've had tonight. If only I would stop putting myself in such ridiculous distress for very little gain. If only. But we all know that's not going to happen. One more. And that should do it. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Definitely not a lot of very risky plays that should have gotten me killed, but didn't. And the Inquisitors are still being as much of a pain as ever, aren't they? Okay. Getting a good sweat worked up here, man. I should probably check on top of this little fortressy type of area just to see if I can't. And I attracted the ire of an elite. Great. Let's we'll try to deal with that the best I can. Oh, the explosion, of course. Screwed me up. Oh, that'll work. Nah. As much as I like that whole 75% damage reduction, I don't think that it's going to pay off over time here. Really need to kind of focus on making sure that I got the damage for right now. Oh. Why are you not on the Mega Man 2 craze? I love Mega Man 2. It's not my favorite, that's 3. But I'm down with Mega Man 2. Unless we're talking about the Game Boy one. That one's terrible. I still played through it, but it's still terrible. Oh, Mario Maker 2. I don't have a Switch. That's why, basically. Otherwise, I probably would be. Because let's be honest, I've been a huge... I mean, you can go listen to any old episode of this. I talk a lot about, like, Mario hacks and, like, level design in Mario Maker and everything like that. I love that stuff. It's just, you know... I don't have a Switch. That's straight up. I have been watching a lot of other people play Mario Maker 2, though. Having a good time with that. I mean, I was actually watching a lot of people even before the game came out, just kind of in the prep-up phase, so... Okay. Man. All of us, but from the future. Yeah, I mean, I don't know where you guys came from, where all you zombies came from, but I know who I am. What do we got? I guess we're just gonna go for survival. After all, as far as stuff is going right now, Brutality's still going pretty well. Ah! Not quite. And that actually worked out pretty well, so sure. This is a very risky area to try to get as many cursed chests as I've been going for so far. But I'm still trying. You know, got a song in my heart and a dream in my mind. Try to beat this run. I still don't think it's gonna happen. I'm just gonna level with you right now. I don't think this run is going to happen, but I'm trying my damnedest, certainly. I mean, of course, that's every single 5-cell tactics run, so. Okay, Javelin's still doing a little bit of good. Even though it's kind of awkward to use, especially knowing how infrequently I can actually... Hey, there we go. Nice. Is Double Knife Dance a good option? Oh, you can blast down enemies so quickly. The only problem is that then the cooldown takes so long to get back up. So it's a grab bag of if you think it's worth it or not, basically. Let's take that for the health right now. Take this. Positive levels are negative 10,000. I mean, did you see the getting wrecked meter on the last stream I did? It was very high. That worked. And was only actually increasing in length. It hit the maximum and then kept going up over time. I gotta say that yes, that's an accurate assessment of how I feel right now. Ah, damn it. Had like 40 kills there too. But thankfully, like I said, I'm doing surprisingly good on health right now for using a tactics run, so sure, going. It ain't going well, but it's going. This is actually the sort of run that I could take to Conjunctivius. So, chat, should I to Conjunctivius. Oh, what run is it today? It is Sadist Stiletto. Sadist Stiletto, 5 cells, and of course, working in 5-cell mode. So, 5 cells, and of course doing a tactics run. So, you know, it's just all the best of all worlds. Using a melee weapon in a tactics run in 5-cell mode. But it's something I want to try anyway. The fact that it is now scaling with tactics, I think, makes it, well, more interesting, if nothing else. And I'm definitely getting a different run that I usually do out of 5-cell modes. It's just, boy, oh boy, am I shooting myself in the foot with this sort of build. Conjunctivius. I do like that wordplay. Okay, Conjunctivius, tentacles, etc. All right, let's go. I guess I'll give it an attempt. I mean, why not? This is the world that you choose for yourself. There it is. Oh, why don't you go with brutality and get an alchemist carbine? I know that that's probably, but the thing is that the weapon has been brutality forever. It just turned tactics, and I wanna take advantage of that. I wanna take advantage of that while I can. Just because, hey, it's something different. It's something different, but in the end, it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. Yeah, use a turret in real life. God, wouldn't that be amazing? These things are so useful. I mean, as long as you're trying to kill somebody, I suppose. Maybe you can, maybe like the explosive decoy. No, that still kills people. Anyway, what do I even want here? I don't even know. Ripper? But I don't really have anything that works well with Ripper. Support, I guess? Let's just go with some old mainstay. Something like you will be effective enough here. Can anyone help me with Fourier transformations? Yes, but not while I'm streaming. So, sorry. Come on, come on, come on. Let's see how this goes, man. The damage is not incredible. Oh, I apparently knocked her out of going into the next phase. Of course, also one of the things is that I'm still using a very early version of this weapon. I wasn't able to upgrade the... Wasn't able to upgrade this in any way, which is unfortunate, but at least it still feeds into its own critical, which I'm happy with. It's just... I kind of need more than that. Or at least I will need more than that eventually. Okay. There we go. And should also have you up right now, ready to start helping me out. Yes, very nice, very nice. This is the sort of ideal positioning that I'm looking for. Phaser would also be just fantastic here. Unfortunately, don't have one to go by. But whoa, that was weird. I thought I was going to lose out on that there. And I'm gonna do one knife blast here, but only the one, because then I should have it up for the next time Conjunctivius attacks. Okay, the stun time that you get out of the javelin is actually helping me not take extra damage here, which is good. Only so much going on. Yeah, and then I got hit. Oh well, I'll take the one hit here. That's not terrible. Like I said, this is the sort of thing... By the way, yes, I did roll through that. It's just very hard to see. That's the sort of expert-level Dead Cells play that you expect from this channel, I guess. You know, when I only show it off like once every fortnight. And not the video game Fortnite. Talking about every 2 weeks. Anyway, this has all gone on far too long. Let's finish up this fight here. Okay. That's... Still getting hit a lot more than I really want to, but hey, it's working out okay. And that's fine. Let's go. Okay, get that stun time in there, and hopefully I can... Okay. Come on, I got this. I can't believe I'm getting hit by that. That's really bad. Oh, I'm so close. Oh, good, good. That actually helps out a lot. All right, finish your stupid animation and then explode. And then ooh-woo one last time. You deserved it. All right, man, that was a thing. Hey, whatever works, man. Whatever works. Let's go to the graveyard, I guess. I don't know. Oh, this boss has the worst attack in the game with that bullet hell. You telling me? All right. That's not happening, and that definitely was not happening. I'm just glad that I was able to get the heals that I did get there. Jeez. Go to the graveyard. Already ahead of you, Desas. Desas? Yes, Any tips for not dying in real life? I don't. Unfortunately, I have already died, in fact. Yeah, that's right. This entire channel was a ghost story. So, that's how you know that I've ran out of stuff to talk about anyway. Yeah, don't die, forehead. There you go. That's the only advice you need. I really need an upgrade for this dagger. That is something that is starting to really become apparent over time. I'm losing out on a lot of damage here. Bruce Willis was Doc the entire time. Oh man, that would be a great twist. Can I have that happen? I can finally get to live out my dream by being Bruno on stage and screen. Yeah, that's right. I remember Bruno. Okay. And there we go. Still getting a decent... It is weird because I did not expect to be using a javelin this run, but it's okay. I mean, honestly, the stun timing that I'm getting off this weapon more than anything else is being particularly effective. It's just that was able to lock the Conjunctivius in place a lot to deal quite a bit of damage. Oh, this is not good. Okay. Oh, he's really spamming that attack now, isn't he? Take him down. Okay. I'm actually also managing to dodge this more often than not, so that's also a good thing if you were to ask me. Sounds great. Let's go. Oh, and he's stuck in the wall. Until he wasn't. Do catchers have more range now? Not that I know of. I'm pretty sure that they're as terrible as they've always been. So, it's just, remember to duck. Always remember to duck. Oh, take him down real quick. Good, good. I don't think I got hit there. Yeah, no, I still got my 32 kill count streak going on. That works. Have I watched any anime recently? I have not. Hey, if you want to suggest something to me, and that's right, I'm also talking to everybody in the comment section that watches this later. If you would like to suggest any anime to me or anything that I should be watching, please do so. And now I've ruined the entire channel. Okay, let's get going here. Oh, I went the complete wrong direction anyway. Damn it. I've read JoJo. I am so far ahead of you on that. I mean, only up until... there goes my kill count. Well, I guess, you know, hubris before a fall and all that. And here comes the Boku no Pico memes. I mean, yeah. I've been on 4chan before. I know how it goes. It's a lovely story about two friends being friendly together. One of my favorite animes of last year. Give me my JoJo Part 6 so that I can have my snails. Oh, JoJo Part 6, though, is getting pretty close to JoJo Part 7, which... Oh boy, that's a part. Even though I haven't read it, I'm well aware of the legend that it spins. If you like Vikings Vinland Saga, I've heard of Vinland Saga, but I don't actually know anything. Oh boy, I knew I was going to ruin the channel with this. Why did I do that? Anyway. This is weird, but like, I want to replace the javelin, and I want to get a new version of this weapon already. It has been... Both of these things are overstaying their welcome like something crazy. Yo, boy. That said, I mean, you can't fault what's still remaining pretty effective right now. So, sure. Great, great, cool, awesome. Fantastic, amazing. Let's just blast everything with knives and get out of here before I be any more sarcastic. Oh, that would actually be a really good item to get to, but it's just like that's not the weapon we're using today. That is a spiteful sword. That is a legendary spiteful sword. Something that would actually be genuinely great. Good rally potential, great damage, synergizes with curses, but it's not a Sadist Stiletto, unfortunately. How'd you kick? You can't kick me from up there. That is maybe the most indignant I've got at Dead Cells for a long time, because I should not have gotten kicked there. That's absurd. Now, what do we got here? I want to at least look at it. That's a pretty nice weapon, but I can't take it. Oh, well. Okay. Okay. Get that good critical in there, and then this should take out both of them. Oh, come on. One more kick. I tell ya. Just give me that. Sure, whatever. Genuinely. That's right. It's if you... okay, everybody brace yourself. I'm going to make a reference to Genuine's pony. No, I'm not. No, I can't. That will get this blacklisted on YouTube forever. And as it should. Okay, Maiden Abyss, fun adventure. Oh yeah, I've heard about a Maiden Abyss. It seems weird. In a way that I would probably like. But, I don't know, I didn't realize that they had an anime about that. I was only familiar with the manga. Anyway. Oh god, save us. Oh, just go throw Genuine's pony on in the background and have a real fun time with the stream. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Yeah. If you're not going for cells, and I'm obviously pretty far past that point already, the cell doors in the graveyard are not very useful, unfortunately. If you are going for cells, you can get a lot of cells here, but I would really just suggest restarting the game after you get to the first boss, because trying to work your way through this is just hell in a cell. Oxycloud around the trap. Not terrible, I guess. Good. Would be good, but I'm not going to mess around with it. At least not for right now. I'm having a hard time with this run as it is. And I'm keeping... This is going decently for a tactics run. I would have really expected to have died right now, or by now, but somehow hanging in there. It doesn't mean that I want to be real bad. Spiteful Sword is dropped from the flying biters. You know, the red flying guys that you see in the ramparts. It's a pretty rare drop, so it was actually the last drop that I got in the original version of this game. So I would highly recommend taking a Hunter's Grenade to that. So, yeah. Check that out more than anything else. Okay. Good javelin usage, and boy, do I just really need to get an upgrade for this. I can't believe that I haven't found one just yet. Or even like a shop that would allow me to take advantage of that sort of thing. I mean, merchandise category, if I find a weapon shop, should only give me Sadist Stilettos if I so choose it. Oh, My Hero, Boku no Hero Academia. I'm sorry, I think you mispronounced that anime name. Oh, yeah, I've heard that's pretty good. Yeah, let's go. Crap. Bad ideas. All right. Okay, come on. Okay. Upon thawing, suffers from bleeding, but it's only a... I don't know. Hmm? Oh, was there some sort of nonsense that was happening with the microphone here? Are we? Give me 1 second. Yeah, I've been having a. Oh, the biters. Oh, it was the biters doing stuff. Okay, all right. Because I have had some problems recently with. Oh, I saw you there. I have had some problems recently with the microphone, maybe giving me a little bit of crackling nonsense. So I was wondering if that was happening again, which would have annoyed me because then I couldn't have put up the VOD. I would have to have edited that out. But good. Worried there for a second. Lost over 1 million brain cells in real life. Yeah, it happens. I mean, that's the that was close. That's the magic of being human like that. You both gain and lose so many cells in real life and outside of real life. Right? Just, oh great, it's got the freaking thing on it. I hate this. How easy is it going to be to get rid of that defender? How well guarded is it? Real talk, are you going to be at TwitchCon? Oh, absolutely not. You are greatly over-exaggerating my pull as a content creator in any way. I saw that. You're not getting me. You're not getting me, Kappa. Okay, what is the devil horns on the side of the map? That is the amount of enemies I've killed without getting hit. It is very important for getting some of those enemy kill doors, let me tell you. Boy, I think I'm just gonna save this cursed chest for right before I leave the biome. I don't want to risk anything else here. I've already gotten a lot of very bad opportunity, a lot of near-death opportunities as it is. I don't really want to tempt fate anymore with curses. Sepulchre, on the other hand, is not going to have bombers, is not going to have inquisitors. It's going to be a much better time, at least curse-wise. Curse-wise Gamgee. So, yeah. They're not going to get nearly sniped by a catcher at any point in time here. I know the best anime, Naruto. Oh, yeah, I mean, I've read Naruto. What? Anyway, read Berserk. Oh, I'm pretty well familiar with Berserk. You don't even have to worry about that. I'm not going to the cavern. Cavern's too difficult, like I said. I'm going to be hitting up the cursed chest here, and then we're going to hopefully not die. We'll see. Again, something that would be good if it wasn't a colorless version. So I can get the most out of that. Have you finally read/watched NGNL? NGNL? I don't know. The Berserk anime is hot trash. Yeah, so I've heard. That has been pretty well known for a while here. Oh, I can see you, Magnificence. Don't know what's up with that. Showing up on my screen, at least. Oh, No Game, No Life. I heard that one is good, but like, okay. I don't really know. All right, still not getting anything. 10 away from getting that door, and I was not going back, especially after taking the cursed chests for that again. What's your favorite weapon? I don't really have a favorite weapon. It pretty much changes with the times, as it were. Parasite. Oh, no, I know about Parasite. I have referenced the character looking at his arm, at his newly transformed arm, and saying awesome before on stream. You don't gotta convince me that that's something I would enjoy, even though I haven't read it yet. All right, let's just be extra cautious here. You watch the anime RE0? I have not. Not even familiar with that. Oh, sure. Okay, get out of here before I get killed even harder. Watch a Ghost Stories English dub? English dub. What sort of plebeian anime watcher do you think I am? I mean, I don't watch anime at all. That's the sort of plebeian anime. Watch right. Whoa. I am. Okay, let's... Yeah! Okay, I saw you there. I saw you there. Really, really close. I thought he said dub. I don't know, whatever. Huh, well. You know, I was looking at getting something different right now. After all, I have enough stuff for kind of keeping things in check. And this is a good, decently powerful version of that. So, yeah. As far as I know, there hasn't been any updates for a while for Dead Cells, unless something new just came out. Oh wait, no. The Rampager update finally came to consoles, right? That it's mostly a lot of rebalancing. It's not a lot of new stuff. You do have the new enemy in the form of the Rampager, which enjoy that. But hey, at least he replaces a lot of the points where, damn. At least he replaces a lot of the points where Arbiters appeared. So I guess, you know, you give a little, you take a little. And then I got hit again. Speaking of which. Anyway, as soon as I beat up a boss, not quite on easy street, but at least be better. And there we go. And done. Well, at least the necromancy is backing me up to a certain extent. Watch some off-brand anime. What does that mean? You've got me interested. When's the Last Witness episode coming out? Soon? I hope. I was actually going to do it today, but as you can probably tell, I was just not in the video making mood. Damn it, I still got hit anyway. All right, let's go for the curse chest here. I mean, maybe I'll try. No, it's like nearly 11 here right now. I couldn't possibly do it tonight, but maybe I'll try to get it tomorrow. Should be able to do that then, I'd like to say. All right. By the way, I'm still using the weapon that I got at the very beginning of the game. So, man, oh man. That's actually pretty good though. I'll take that. Oh, that healing. That is very nice. RE0 is an anime about a guy who summons up in another world filled with magic and things along those lines. Isekai. Also, every time he dies, he restarts and can't tell anyone about it. Yeah, so basic Isekai. Sure. I don't know. I feel like not really all that interested in off-brand as hentai. Go on. And I wasn't aware that people were even making, like, video stuff anymore. Would have thought that wasn't, you know, profitable enough. All right, and one more enemy. Good. Okay, I do still have the other curse chest that I want to get here, but at least one of them's taken care of. It's working out okay so far. Will not tolerate 3 pieces of the same question. Oh, Mushishi? I've heard of Mushishi. I have not watched it. I mean, I haven't watched like any anime. That is just not something I know. I do know about Gintama. Hentai reaction channel. Okay, so do you want me to do the Ahegao, or should I just react to hentai? Demonetized. Yeah, right there. And I tried so hard. I didn't try very hard at all. Like these runs. Be an actor on a hentai. How would that even work? Would I animate myself? I kind of want to... I'm going to switch this out. I need a more powerful weapon. As much as I like having a heavy turret, it's not going to be useful if it's a very early version of it. Need to upgrade some of these weapons already. As always, tactics runs are very powerful, but... Oh, finally! Tactics runs are very powerful, but, you know, they got their own issues, too. Burning... and flammable oil might be useful. Critical hits plus 20%, I feel like is kind of my best bet here. And if I try re-rolling, I'm going to just get worse stuff across the board. I think I'm going to go for you. Let's go. Seems like we're switching piss streams for hentai streams. 10 out of 10 would watch again. Hey, they don't have to be the different. Now it's doubly demonetized. Damn it! Stop baiting me into this. Do you watch One Piece? I've only read One Piece, and I only got up to what arc was that? I can't remember exactly what it was. But, yeah, so it's like I probably wouldn't be watching the anime anyway, but it's like I do know about One Piece. Don't have to tell me about that. All right. What do we got? What do we got? I think I'm going to go for a little bit more health right now. I mean, I am dangerously low at the moment, and I'm not feeling too confident in my ability to kind of recover from this if something goes wrong. Which it almost assuredly will. Well, at least one of the things that I did getting the double crossbow-matic is not only 100% on poison and 60% on bleeding, but also damage reduction, which is kind of the other main reason why I wanted to pick that one up. I really got to go get that other curse chest already and take care of that. It's gonna be rough, but man. What's your favorite experience in Hollow Knight? I don't know. What was like my favorite thing to do? I liked a lot of the little secrets, especially like discovering stuff like the. I remember when I had somebody tell me about the lifeblood god in the background of that one area in the void or in the abyss. That was great. That was a great little moment because I didn't even know about it until somebody pointed it out, and then I was just like freaking out as soon as I saw it. That's a good time. You know, just having a lot of like little secrets and things to discover in games. It didn't really help that, again, it didn't really help the huge amount of backtracking that I had to do, of course, but hey, at least there was some fun stuff in there. And do I know the Fate series? Fate Stay Night or Fate Grand Order? Yeah, I'm aware. I've never really partaken of it myself, but I do know. Fate Grand Order is also like what the most popular freaking mobile game of all time in Japan, at least for a while. All of beating the Path of Pain felt so good. I was just exhausted by the end of that, let me tell you. What's your favorite charms? Quick attack and fragile strength, I guess. I mean, I'm that sort of scrub lord after all. I want to say that I got more use out of those two than anything else in the game, so hey. There we go. Let's do this. Speaking of background things, I want to know what that figure is in the background of the graveyard. Oh, you're talking about the big death statue? I don't know what that's supposed to be. It's been there forever. I want to say it's been there since like the earliest days of the game. But we haven't really gotten any sort of explanation for that just yet. Enemies that hit you freeze? I could probably use this. Sure. Let's go. I got 60 kills. I'm feeling pretty good. Big Scythe Boy, none other. Okay. This is. I feel like that might have been a little bit risky, but hey, this is great. Take that. Good. I'm looking forward to the new Date Alive game. That just makes me think of Life Alive, which would be a weird thing to make an anime of. I think you could do it, don't get me wrong. It's just, I think it would also be a weird thing considering that game came out in like 1995. Oh, let's do it. Good, and good. A good play. Nope, I saw you there. Trying to hide in all the poison. A catcher? Not gonna work. And let's go. Using flammable oil is like running around and attacking people with a gas and a lighter. Hey, what are you gonna tell me it's ineffective? Also, it's just for free on my weapon after all. I'm down. And have you never played Metal Gear 2? That's how Big Boss died. It was a very ignoble death if you think about it. Okay, what do we got? Something good? Nah, not worth it. I got like a 250 Sadist Stiletto. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that for right now. All right, I could probably go fight the giant, but again, I want to get a decent run going on here, and it is just like, blah. Why don't you get a Switch? Oh, they're expensive, basically. Oh, that's pretty much it. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take this. Yeah, I think that's good. What are you still doing up? Doing a stream, because I wanted to do a regular episode, but it just was not working out. So, here we are. And it's actually, I mean, I think it's going pretty well so far. I guess that whole thing that I was saying earlier about, like, hey, just because this is a casual run, the pressure's off, doesn't mean that I'm going to get anywhere. It's actually kind of getting somewhere. Oh, don't be too hasty. Okay. Ah, no, she's hit me. Okay, it's working. It's working. Yeah, right into the sword. But that's fine. It's not like I was getting out of here without any damage as it is. There, that'll work. I mean, it's not the best fight I've ever had, and it should have gone way better considering I am using a tactics build and everything, but oh well, it's you get what you get. Do I want to? That's pretty good. I'm gonna do it. Get out of here. I don't need that much poisoning. This is interesting. This is an interesting build. I don't know. Yeah, that wasn't happening, but let's just get out of here anyway. You beat the time boss by resetting the clock by her. Like, waiting 2 weeks or so, and then you go into the battle and you find out that she just died. That'd be some good stuff. Alright. Bam, and let's go. I fulfilled my destiny. Anything of interest? I mean, not getting the extra damage on poisoned or bleeding for this weapon is kind of hurting, but hey, I can deal with it. Okay. That bleed propagation is also going to be quite good over time. How'd you change the boy's axe? Not sure what you mean. Well, this seems like a bad idea, but let's do it! Yeah, I'm already feeling regretful of the decisions that I've made today. Especially because I did not need to do that. There we go. Burn the ground when you run. I mean, I think I'm going to stick with what I got for right now. This is just, I'm feeling kind of questionable about this run. Let's just say that. And I don't think that, I think that I'm living on the razor's edge. Don't look now, something, and you'll do it. Whatever. I'm not feeling too great about this run, but it's just like, It's still going. It's still going. This run train has no brakes. Oh boy, the amount of bombers here is just something else, isn't it? Okay, come on. It also helped if I didn't have these just gigantic areas to go through as well. Oh, that's not good. All right then. So you can see what I'm talking about with going for a lot more health here now, and how health is going to become very important sooner than later. Okay. And let's just go. Let's just go, not even worry about this for right now. Okay. Man, this is... Of course, it's having a lot of weird nonsense going on. I don't even know what to say right now. I'm just like very much concentrating as much as I can. Ooh. Best anime is Fist of the North Star for that sweet Omae Woma Shinderu. What hit me? Ah, crap. Another very bad circumstance here. Like, again, this is that whole problem that we're coming to where it's just like every single enemy is killing me in a single hit right now. And I knew it was going to happen. It always happens at the end here. But I will persevere. See if I can't at least get a mostly successful run as of right now. That's just, I really am becoming far more doubtful over time right now. Also, the fact that I apparently cannot kill those guys regardless of what I do is not really helping either. The Guardian Knights are far too tanky. I'm surprised that bomber managed to get in the middle of here without dying from the many, many spike areas that were through that. Okay. Boy, those turrets really have no health at all, do they? There we go. Ugh. We get GTA 6 when it comes out? I mean, I don't even think that's been announced just yet, so we got some time for me to make any sort of decisions on that, I'd like to say. Okay. Jeez, this is going... It's so close to getting hit there. And there we go. Man. This is rough. This is rough. I'm still kind of barely pulling it out, but I think that this might actually be the first run in a while that is going to be more of a 2-key run rather than a 3-key. Hey girl, you know I don't like to get 3 keys. Right? And that'll work. Yeah, and unfortunately we're kind of running into that thing that I was worried about at the very start of the run, where it's like we're going for more damage over time type of build than the proper build that you would expect when it comes to working with this weapon. It's unfortunate, but the range is powerful when it comes to working with tactics runs, and oftentimes you have so many different sources of damage that if one's not quite pulling the weight in the same way that it needs to, it's just gonna get overshadowed. Stream Gal Gun. And here I am talking about video game strategies. When all people want to see is Gal Gun. Wherein you shoot gals with guns. I'm aware of it. You gonna stream Gungeon again? Or anytime soon, lowly looting. Okay, that's a nonsensical phrase, but sure. No, I mean, I'm probably not going to. No, that's bad. That is the bad circumstance right now. Again, losing all of my potion charges in very ignoble ways. I'm getting worried. All right. I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this, and just toss as many of these things out here. Then done. So let's just book it out of here. I don't think that I want. This is already going poor enough that I feel like I don't want to stay around here for any longer than I absolutely need to. 20,000 health is not a whole lot then. Is this the end of the stream then? No, probably. But wait, I'm still, like I said, I'm here for the bitter end. I'm gonna try as hard as I can, but yeah, we'll see. Let's go. Do a run with a giant killer, please. Oh, I've done a few. I definitely have one of the more recent. Like, my first successful normal mode run was with the giant killer, so yeah. I mean, it's has a long storied history on the channel. Hey, Doc, long-time lurker/viewer. Thanks for dying a million times for my enjoyment. No problem. What do you think of the pile of bodies in between biomes tops out and stops growing? I would love if it grew indefinitely, but I can also understand that it's like, how many people are even going to see the max version as it is? It's a fun thing, but it's like, it would be for me only, almost. Oh boy, he's going to take out those turrets real fast. Which is no good. But I'll deal with regardless. Right. I want to get my turrets up before I bring the hand back down. All right, let's go. There go the turrets. Good stuff. Come on. Ah, I mistimed that. Come on, come on. Right. Oh, I'm really surprised that I didn't get hit there. That was very much the sort of time where that would have happened. Okay, good. Doing well, doing well. Oh god, this is a very bad circumstance to find myself in now, isn't it? Gag! I don't like this elite. Gonna counter a lot of the whole, like, shtick that I got going on here. Lori will do that. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, I hate you so much. Okay. I mean, of course, the Hand of the King already knows that, so. All right. Well, at least I got that down. But, oh boy, this is not a good position to find yourself in for going into the 5-cell area. But hey, I would consider this a successful showcase run, if nothing else. It's just, oh boy. The path from here, many strong men await me. Yeah. Game's really easy once you learn how to not lose health. Yeah, just don't get hit, forehead. It's always great advice. Come on. We'll see how this goes. Like I said, I think I'm almost going to die immediately here. It's just the circumstances, the outlook is not good. The optics are very poor. Although there might be a legendary weapon coming up here. I wouldn't be opposed to that. No, not quite. I live vicariously through you playing well. Sorry about this stream, then. Okay, well, this is a good start, at least. Oh, and he's got a legendary weapon, I think. Which is pretty cool. Take that. Legendary of Valmont's Whip. Nope, can't take it. Interesting get, though. Interesting get. Do it. It's already sold. We knew it couldn't happen. Our love was not to be. Me and the Valmont's Whip. Boy, I just don't even know. I have no potion charges. And 3 money. But that's not going to help me too much, because even if I did... Damn it! That was like right on the edge there. Oh, boy. Well, now I have even less health, and the same amount of money, really. Okay. All right, and this is already looking very bad. Prepare your Fs. Yep, prepare those Fs right now. This sucks. Oh, he has no health left. He's like me. Ugh. F is loaded. Just, you know, keep it cocked and ready. Like, I don't even think you need to throw the safety on. That is how not confident I am right now. That said, that's pretty nice. That's going to help a little bit. I don't think it's going to be enough to... No, it's right into it. Oh, boy. Well, I'm playing a cursed sword style now, everybody. Oh, no. Oh. 1 health clutches. No, that's the 1 health instant death prevention mechanic. That happens. That's a known thing. It's just, it's not going to help me anymore. Certainly. Thank God for necromancy. Necromancy's going to back me up a little bit. But it's not a miracle worker. Oh, boy. And after I got that good getting the tonic there, but it just wasn't enough. It's never enough. Just can't get enough. All right. Well, there's the tower. Even if you make it to the boss, you're dead? Oh, you're telling me. But that doesn't mean that I can't at least get the glory of making it to the boss. There's a certain nobility in death to a boss rather than death to a generic enemy. I mean, yeah, it's basically the equivalent of I did get a few good hits in, though, but still. I'm gonna try. Okay, it's gonna be up there. All right. Worry not, you still have our respect. I don't know why. All right. Come on, just calm, cool, collected and all that. Just very, very careful. I do have the chest down here. Maybe that'll get me something good. It's something. Hey, plus 50% when at max HP. Oh, that's real good. It's really useful. Definitely get a lot of use out of that affix. All right. Okay. Careful. Do some all. Well, I guess I might as well go all in on damage at this point in time. It's not like I'm going to be losing out on anything by not taking health. Okay, that works. That's for me. Oh, there's a lightning there. And a little lower room. It looks like the ones for the birds. Well, one I've definitely already seen. And also just the longest... I had one good area where I got fairly quickly to the elite, and now it's just definitely not the case. Okay. The opposite, I would actually call it. Hate your stupid defenders. They are frustrating me to no end. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is the sort of difference that you get between doing like a brutality run versus anything else. The ability to... You can still recover from a situation like this with the amount of elites and tainted flask. But like when you're working with tactics, just not quite the case. Oh well, I got both the keys, including the alien key. I almost said it correctly that time. Anyway, this tends to be the area where I actually take damage, though, so wouldn't really say that I'm quite home free yet. Again, like I said, I'm gonna try. I mean, you don't die until you stop moving and all that. And let's go. Like knowing you have a massive myocardial infarction coming and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, at least you can be consoled by the fact that infarction is a pretty funny word when you think about it. Kind of sounds like fart. Anyway, let's get out of here. We go brutality all the way, for good reason. And... oh, that elite is just... Going all over the place, isn't he? And there it is. Ah, it wasn't even due to one of the attacks. It was due to the lightning whip. But, I mean, hey, I made it farther than I thought I would, so I'll take it. All right, that is definitely enough for tonight. Ooh, well, I mean, I'd still say a successful showcase, but man, is that not a run you want to take into 5-cell mode. Oh, boy.